Hey guys, in this video we're gonna create a light coming from the top just like this. And I get this idea from this website, as you can see it, and he used a background linear gradient to create it just like this. But instead of that, we're gonna create it with a matrix 3D. So if you're ready guys, let's do it. Okay, first of everything, we're gonna just create a div for this, and we're just gonna name it a simple name, which is a light. I'm gonna name it light for this div to just create it with a CSS. So just name it simple. Now let's go to the CSS to just style it and create it. Okay, now in a CSS, first of everything, and let me just call it in a CSS. Okay, I'm gonna add a content empty, position absolute, top, okay, left, let me add it 0%. Okay, transform translate -50% and -50%. Here we go. So this is our position for this light. Now let me just add the width and the height to just create it. Okay, this is our width and height. Now let me just add the z-index, and I'm gonna add animation for this guys. So I just create animation, then I name it as shadow 2. If you didn't see the response website, I recommend to see it guys. So I'm just gonna copy this and paste it, and this animation is creating with a box shadow. So I just create a box shadow for this animation. So I'm just gonna copy this and paste it here. Okay, so this is our light, as you can see it guys. And now let me just show you. This is our animation. Here we go. We just created it, as you can see. This is our light, and now let me just add the transition for this guys. So let me just add the transition. 1.2 is out. Okay, so this is our transition, and let me add the index. Here we go. Okay, now guys, I'm just gonna go in inspect to just create it with a matrix 3D, and I recommend it every time. If you want to use a matrix 3D, just go in inspect to just create it very fast. So here I'm gonna add with a translate matrix 3D. Okay, this is our number of this matrix 3D, but in the fourth number of this matrix 3D, I'm gonna add this number. Okay, and now I'm gonna add a minus instead of a plus. Okay, so this is our light, as you can see guys. I just reverse it just like this. Okay, and now let me just add rotate to just okay, I'm gonna add rotate for this guys. So I'm gonna add this number of this rotate, instead of a 45, let be a 29 degree. There we go. And now let me just add a blur to just hide it. Now you can see we just created this light, as you can see, this beautiful light. And if you don't like this color, I just add my animation of this box shadow. If you don't like it, just change a color to the white and become like a sun for this. Just change a box shadow or anything, and I just added this color for my responsive website guys. So this is our light, as you can see guys. It's beautiful. Now let me just add a JavaScript for this. When a user just scroll down to this website, the light show up. So let's do it, and let's go to the JavaScript. Okay, in a JavaScript, first of all, let me just add a window. Now add event listener. Okay, scroll. Let me just add this. Okay, first let me just add the lit content, and I'm gonna add the document query selector to just select this light, as we name it, query selector. Okay, light. Let me just add the light. Okay, here we go. So this is our content. Now let me just add the contact position. Okay, content get bounding client rect. Okay, and be at the top. Okay, now let me just add a screen position. Screen position. Okay, window inner height, and I'm gonna add a 1.2 instead of 1 guys. I think 1.2 is better, so I'm gonna add a 1.2 for this. Yep, this is our inner HUD when user scroll down. Okay, now let me just add if content position, if the content position less than a screen position, then the content class list add, okay, active. Let me just name it active for this class list that I want to add it. Okay, and else copy this, paste it, and just add remove instead of test. Okay, let me just fix this. Okay, copy this, paste it just like I said, and add remove to just remove the active that we just created. There you go. Now let's go to the inspect to just see if this JavaScript is working or not. Okay, let me just add the dot for this light. I'm sorry guys, it's query sector, so let me just add the dot light. Okay, now we just created right now, as you can see in inspect. So now let's go to the CSS to create this light active. Okay, so for this active, I'm gonna add this light, and let me just add in front of this light, I'm gonna add active, guys. So this is our active, guys. When a user scroll down, the light active show it, and I just add the transition for this. Now let me just add the light to just hide it with opacity 0. Okay, and let me just reverse this Matrix3D. Instead of minus, I'm gonna just delete it, as you can see it. Okay, this is the fourth one, but as you can see it, instead of minus, let me just remove this. Okay, let me just add opacity 0, and now we just hide it. Now let me just add opacity 1 in a light active to just show it to user when I scroll down. Okay, as you can see, we just created very beautiful this light, as you can see it. And you can just change a transition if you didn't like the animation of this transition. And I'm gonna add a transition with a cubic bezier for this active. So let me just this is our light, as you can see it, guys, with a cubic bezier. It's beautiful. I hope you like it. I hope you guys like it. And just like I said, if you didn't like the box shadow, just change the color of this and be a white or your custom color for this light, as you can see it. So this is everything for this, guys. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.